Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladyhill. Now we start today, our plan is to go straight back into harvesting. See whether two beautiful wheat fields. However, the game's presenting me with an option that I find very interesting and I'll show you guys in just a second. Notice I must send them to the shop. Now I know we just bought the front wave for this tractor, but I have a feeling that send you both to the shop. But when I logged in, the user vehicle's giving me this. And you see there's the same horsepower as our Mercedes. However, it's got a lot better gearbox. It's that bit bigger, which means I think it will handle the heavier trailer a bit better. Beacons on it. I think we could even go high if we wanted to, but then the price goes up quite dramatically. I think it's worth buying, sell both the Mercs and get this. It's going to give us a lot more productivity, it's going to be a lot better to use. Yeah, well the two Mercs get themselves to the hill point because they'll have to go up and down the hill because they're a bit silly that way. Just sell that forklift as well, but I'd have to take the money back off myself because we usually gave it to the shop. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to mess around today. We've got a lot to try and catch up on now. Between episodes, I managed to get some time early in the morning. I couldn't really record, but I could do some work. So I've baled the 3 oak fields. All 3 have been baled. The bales have been stacked using the 4 stack, and they're now sat at the side of the field waiting to be collected. My plan for a rarity is to actually do this manually, just for a change, right? I'm so easy to use autoloader. I think if we just do them manually, it should be a nice little change of pace. What we can use the John Deere telehandler. I'm going to buy a bale kit, far better than a standard pallet box. Before we do that, I'm going to set this guy off. This guy's first job is going to rip field 7, because field 7, I moved all the bales into 10. But sat there as a nice stack. I mean, you can see if you look at this field here, you can see in the corner there you got 7 bales. And I think you should be able to draw this. You can just see the piles over there between those trees. But with that in mind, obviously the big job is going to be harvesting. I said those 2 big fields, I'd love to get them both done today. If we don't, then it's not the end of the world. I need to be in a position where I can start planting tomorrow because I need the barley in. I am thinking and planning I'm going to take out 1 grass field, probably field 8. But what I'm going to do as a result is I'm going to do a grass cut first. So I don't just rip the grass up, I'll cut it and I'll make hay. And what we'll do, a bit later on today, we're going to basically sort all those bales out. Feed as many bales as we can into like our shed and into the mixed feeder over there. And the bales that we can't feed into there, we're going to sell. I mean, I don't know how long it would take in real life for bales to rot. I'm sure somebody who knows will give us an answer, but I'm pretty sure you can't just keep them. And some of those bales, I think, are the ones the game started us with. It's best we just get rid of them. You see, there's the other. There's those bales. Nice pile of them. So this guy I'm going to just set up. And I can use the in-game AI, not the cosplay ones. I have a feeling for what I want to do, it'll be slightly better. Plus, it'll be easy if I decide to take over. Get him to start with the up and down. Give him a few more heads, just give him some room. The more room even to turn, the better, I find. Okay, you two have got stuck looking at each other, which is not good. As here's this guy. I've filled that trailer, which you see with silage. I filled the manure trailer and I filled the milk tanker, so they're all ready to go. I wonder if I can get him to sell milk. So honestly, I just want to get as much milk as possible into the dairy, because the more that goes in there, the more we can the more hopefully will be done before October. Because October we're just going to sell because when the price will be good around then. And obviously, the more milk that's in there, the better we're going to get the price. Okay, so that's not overly liking that, but it's enough to get going. Obviously, once we've done it, we clear that slurry tank, we can use that in the future because we are now producing milk faster than really this tank is suitable for. He's going to deliver the milk to the dairy. He's going to start ripping that field. Obviously, the thing is with him now, we can probably actually upgrade the cultivator because he's like 180 horsepower, so it should give us a bit more headroom. I know hedges and that. Can't be bothered with the 90-degree turn I'd have to do if I don't do it. It wouldn't be 90 degrees, it'd be like a 3-pointer. Put this in here, and then the last thing to do is to get this guy going. But I'm going to do this myself, certainly to begin with. If it's taking too long, I might let an AI do part of it. Then we can go on and do other jobs. Basically, I want to move the hay around. I want to move the bales. Learn to already got this. So before we do anything, I'll sell those. I forgot to send the backloader over with him, didn't I? If we keep it as a memento, it's only worth like okay. Possibly can. And there we are, so that's done that. There was a couple of headlands. You're ready? You're there, that's good. Now, because of the hours on these guys, I'm not actually going to repaint or service them, so I don't think it'll make that big a difference. Right, so that's them two, so we're now at 36k, so we're a little bit better than we were. Obviously, bottled milk wise, we've already got a bit of money. Silage still worth good money, that could always be sold. Bit of milk, cheese, so there's good money there. Which is not all available to us right now. With that said, I'll unfold the harvester because I should know what I'm doing. With that said, we go and we start the harvest. So I'll say this is the last 2 fields. So after that we can get rid of this harvest unless we want to do a contract. I don't actually know if there's anything of interest on the map. That's just a grass field and I think, yeah. A lot of my grass fields. But possibly not, but we'll see. We might find something worth doing. See how we get on. I'm actually really impressed with the job the AI made of that field, folks. I wasn't expecting to do that good. I'm also really impressed it's finally paid off that I installed the Bluetooth PTO on this on this telehandler, as you saw just there. Even though it's not got a PTO on it, it will actually attach to this straw blower and it will actually blow it. Pardon my language. She's very entertaining indeed. So reload this here. And I like all those. This is why I love these Bell Kings for jobs like this. No, I don't want it to start loading that into their feed trough. I want them to actually be able to eat it. Move cows. If you eat it, it'll forever stay in your freaking food bowl and won't let you remove it, which is annoying. Right, so the workers finish yours, so I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to clear out these bales. What I can't get into my system, I'm going to sell. I'm going to load onto the flatbed trailer and sell it. And then from there we'll go and pick up what's Soundfield 10, 12. The other one, he's full again. Man, our yield off these is stunning. This is a second full trailer load. Only off this one field, we still have the other field over there to go. It's absolutely insane. Oh yeah, I might not pick up perfect. I want to use as much of this as possible because we might as well have everything full. These draw wires to get in there. That's for that wood they don't use. I'll certainly get another set into here, into there. I bought this bale cage, but I'm going to keep it because they are just such a useful tool. You've reached home. So what I'm going to actually just get to now is go and take that slurry over to the... So drop this over here for now. This can go in my little storage area here. Which I really need to organise properly at some point. Okay, it's not the fastest reverser in the world. Yeah, hopefully I think just in general the wheelbase and everything should help this pull this trailer, but if not, the front weight's obviously still there. I hit this around the side and I was going to crash into it with the tractor. Well, it's now going to be stuck. The problem you can't see because of a wall. I need to unload this before the house is complaining again, because it won't be long. But it's so great to have these like high yields coming off the, because even let's say we have a lime spread. So there's obviously still more we can do, but it's just these fields must really suit cereal crops. It's very handy to know going forward. So I know I'm a little bit all over this table, just because we're trying to do many jobs at once, and I'm trying to not overly rely on AI like I sometimes do. As I said, right about the sounds, obviously the tailball's now pushing the tray. See, it gets so far and it just, it's as if it slides out the zone. Now luckily you can get most of it. And then you drop a little bit first, so you've got some time to spare. Get most of it in before it does that, which is always handy. You got a couple more trips on this field and then we've got the other one. So I'm going to drop these. Of all the places, I had to pick the one place where it was going to be this fucking way, didn't I? Sorry. You see, he's not been the quickest in the world, because obviously it's still not, you know, a massively powerful tractor, that one, but it's an upgrade. Now, I didn't see that one coming, it was only because the used vehicle section threw that at me that I was like, that's probably going to be good for us. I'll let go of those, drop that. We have to lean that one back over because I doubt it'll take it if it's on the roof. I might just turn this on, so we're going to get a warning because we're low on, also we're high on stock. I'm just hoping it means you'll use all of them. like 9,000, so I'm not going to put any more in there, because that would be dumb. So what we've not used there can go on the flatbed. Got to fill it up with hay now, which we've got that on the other side. And silage, we can top it up using the trailer. And then probably take a full load of mixed feed out and give that to the cows. Now I've got these end angles, it shouldn't expect that make a difference. This is full again. Jesus. I can't remember if I've let the AI actually back out to the silo or not. I can imagine if it's well set up it'll be alright, but not the best reverse in the world, so I'd rather just keep doing myself. At least if I get it wrong, I've only got myself to blame. Yeah, I know I've got these rather jaunty angle, but until the top one flies off, it's alright. I mean, look at what's happened to that lot. Honest to gravy. Man. I really, because in the amount of time I spent doing this, I really am not very good at it. Again, I don't manually handle bells a lot. I should, why I'm doing this, because at least if I'm suffering, you guys can suffer with me. I joke, I joke. But we've got a slew this year to try and... I hear wind chimes. Got wind chimes somewhere? I haven't heard them since last time I played Hootam. Been a lot of freaking cows, I know that much. Look, you got food, you got straw, what more do you want? I don't work as rights. Be quiet. And where these cows are going to unionise on me. Right then, so let's try that again, shall we? And this time without tipping them everywhere. See, when you got them right, look how nicely four just fit on there. And because it's got holdable four, like when you use a pallet fork, you obviously only got the bottom one. You're just hoping the rest will stay on top. With this, you've actually got hold of them all. I'll go and you go in there as well. I should really put signs up, shouldn't I? Actually, I thought I had one on this. I'm surprised I don't. Yeah, like, I'm gonna put it like back here and I can see. At least I can keep an eye on what's actually in there. Don't have to open the menu all the time. So once I've done this, we'll probably be able to we'll sell what we don't use, which looks like it's going to be about 3 lots of doorbells, possibly a stack or 2 of these. Take those over to Wigan Infusion, which is local. And then from there we're also going to we're going to start picking up from field 7. Because at least once we've done that, we've got another field that we can then rip up. I'm just going to drop them too far, that's why it ends up. Well, I mean, I can't do much different there, can I? Let them drop naturally. Then I'm going to take another 4, don't I? Well, certainly most of another 4. Even a little bit stuck in there is not the worst thing in the world, because it'll just start using it once it fills again. So yeah, so it's like 3 of those and 1 of those to sell. I did have anyway, just between the 2 green bales. Aye. FS bale physics. causing damage to controllers since FS13. Look, you see what I mean? Why did that one pop off? We have to let go of the top ones. Allow me to spike that one a bit better. Hopefully, yes, that's done that. So I think if we slightly over 100k, we'll just still hold the last one in the bottom. Well, let go. You get this, sometimes you get to let go. Hold them away, that's out of the way. There we are. And push the hay fill up. Yep, 100,000, so say I left the other one in the bottom. We'll grab you. I can use you to bring the trailer over. My John Deere is over there dealing with that. Looks like he's filled it, he's just waiting for... Because there is more. 25,000, I think it takes 24, so we'll just wait with that last 1,000 litres and hopefully dump that all off while we do this. I'm not going to sell it more because I'm going to plan to keep it to try and put you down here for now. I'm going to try and keep it just so we can use it to actually fertilise our fields this year. Surprised the house hasn't finished yet. I'm going to check on him in just a second. Because he's only going to move on to the last field. Place over here where we need to load. Yeah, so if he's finished, then why is he not? Not missing that. I think he's missed a chunk at the top. That's what I managed to go and get that. I suppose we can let the AI try the headland and see how he does. And there's going to be some lovely store to get off this field in there. Bale really nicely. So I'm saying there's already 20 something over the far side with them two fields plus whatever's going to come off these two. So we're going to be more than enough bales, and if I get the 3 grass fields harvested, turn into hay, can I give us a bumper crop of hay bales? I think we're going to be good for a little while. Just a little bit here we missed. I think I probably missed it actually on my headland tours. I don't blame the AI for that necessarily. That's only 50 cents, so I might as well not bother going and emptying that now. I can focus on the other jobs I'm doing. It won't be long till I'm going to come back and unload the rest out of him, I guess. I would say I could go and fertilise out the field now, but I kind of want to leave. What am I doing? That's what I want to do. You. Headlands on, 2 headlands. Let's start with the headland, yeah. Yeah, you see he's putting the last little bit of that off there. And park this guy somewhere nearby. If I wait for him to go and park him on this edge here, that should be good. In time, I'm thinking this will be replaced by a higher horsepower tractor as well, but for now, doing more than enough work to warrant its existence. Right, load the trailer with what we don't want to keep. I say we've also got a full trailer of manure there to sell. Oh, it's nearly full, I can just top up. And we've got a full trailer of silage. The silage trailer I'll actually probably deal with in a moment. Because what I'll do is once I've done the silage, I'll take a full load of TMR out to allow us to produce some more. So yes, like I said, I'm pretty confident some of these bales given to us when we got the farm means they're a good age and they're probably pretty rotten. And the fact that McKinney is still going to pay us for them, and I know I'll probably get more money slightly somewhere else. McKinney's nicely on route to where I need to go next. I mean, it makes sense, even if you're going to get a little bit less money. Get rid of them at the local one. Plus the plan from there is to go on to field where the bales are stored. I mean, he's doing that thing which will not disconnect from it. So you gotta really just start jiggling it about. Come on. Up. Well, that's sort of a mini move. Come on, let go of it, please. What I can do is his risky strategy is actually attach the there we go, look. He's actually attached the straps. But you risk, if you're not careful, you will just strap the actual head, the actual instrument to the trailer, and that doesn't help you at all. I don't think that helps much if I don't get him. I need to try and make sure I get him lined up pretty well. I was trying to leave some room at the bottom of the bale so it helps you to slide it off. And if needs be, sort of hook it around a lip. Now, I wasn't planning to necessarily use this tractor to do this, but if this is the one that I've got, then this is the one it'll have to be. The other place you can do this. Maybe you'd let go of that. You just let go of that. You fold that up. Do that. You can push without it trying to hook on. It'll be a little cheeky here. Also 4 high is probably asking for trouble. Just wait till I roll this, trying to pull it into McKinney or something like that. Oi oi oi. Gotta be careful as way to actually try and grab both sets. In theory you could do it. A would be in totally the wrong place for me loading, and B I don't see what the weight would do. Don't think it'd be happy, let's put it that way. Please don't fall over. Strap on it fast. As I say, quickly first, I'm going to see if I can just use that tractor to move the silage trailer around. It might be too heavy for it, I'm hoping not. I mean, I'm hoping it's not too heavy to move this around, because this is going to be I think, a challenge. It's not wheeling or anything, which is a promising sign. While doing that, I can set this guy up to the field where the bales are waiting for us. Angle that back so there's no chance of it connecting with the spike. There we are, all attached. The field I need you to go to. Field 10. Like I say, what we will do is we will go there ourselves in a moment. First I want to try something. I think this tractor, even with a lack of weight, I think because of it's, once again, it's a length thing. Length and layout mean that it's not susceptible to trying to be flipped. I think I saw the front end bounce there, but it does seem to be staying on the ground. Which is always a bonus. He says. Not quite as bad as the Mercedes in the last episode. Bucking like a bronco. Actually handling this a lot better than I thought it would, which is great. Although spinning it around to get it in there might be. Mika's got full tank. Oh wow, that was so close. Unfortunately that big trailer won't do. It's just a bulker, so it won't do like wheat, which is bad because that would be great for this job. Oh shoot. Hopefully by the time we start getting well on that, it's soon will be on his way back, because then we can use him for these other jobs. Or we always swap the Fenton this, I suppose, if we really need to, but I think this will be fine for moving the bales. There we are, very wheelie. I'm pretty sure this should take all of this silage. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, then it buggers the second stage of my plan, doesn't it? Well, he's dumping that, this can come out of here. I was thinking as well, actually I was thinking, because I was trying to place the chickens, wasn't I, the other day? I wonder if I could put them in that wasteland there. Put a chicken hut down, and to give them some nice, like, greenery to hide around, trees and that, which I think they'd appreciate. That way it looks like it's not empty. First of all, we need to offload this guy. He's refilled 10, which is good. I can't remember. I'll have to wait to see if it's actually a full trailer load on that, because if it isn't, then we'll try and get the others on it as well. Hang on, is that put it? No, let's put it in. Bugger. That's kind of buggered that plan, right? Okay, just leave that there for now then. Actually, no, bring it out because it's going to be in the way. I'm going to need to clear that out at some stage. Probably find myself selling a couple of trailer loads of silage again. I'll leave that there for now. Looks like he's actually managed to fully offload that time. It's interesting. Well, let's do what we said actually, because he might just make... No, we don't need to. I'm going to say swap ourselves into the fen, but I'm actually quite enjoying using the case for a change. Yeah, nice and clear there, but it's still going to be filled up again. Because I think that by the time we've done everything in there, we're going to be well on. Might even have too many, might even just sell some straight. I don't like selling them now because they're the lowest price, but better that than let them go to waste. Well, he's doing a fantastic job there. Genuinely, actually genuinely surprised how well especially them using the default in-game AI, not even the cosplay. Let's move into there. He should be back before too long, looking at that. But anyway. McKinney distribution first. Then over to field 10 where we can fill up our new bales. Also they're only going to be 3 high, not 4 high, so it should be a little bit easier. I'm using this little tractor for this. And the fact that it's, like I say, it's not, I was expecting it to be trying to wheelie all the time, and it really isn't. Obviously we've got baling to do, we've got fields to sow. Well, that's going into next time now. Next time's going to be another busy one, I do believe. Okay, to survive that, the one I thought might do it, now as you go into McKinney distribution is a bit of a bump. So nearly 100,000 litres of straw, 32,000 litres of hay. Like I say, I'm pretty sure that field A, which is the biggest one, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to rip that up. I don't feel that we need all this grass anymore. It's like the twin of my character. The game seems to do that quite a lot. To 21k all helps. Like I say, we're seeing off the cost of all our loans and everything, so it's all going to help with that. Now over to field 10. I wonder if I can actually get to it. I remember I put them at this corner of the field, so I'm hoping they're not too close. I can actually sneak this past them. So hopefully with a bit of luck we'll get all of these on and all the other ones. 4, 5. I think we would like to get them all on, you know. I think this can take 7 stacks. Or maybe 6. If it's 6 I've got a problem, but 7 stacks I'll be able to do it. So this kind of put them over here. Try and get about 90 degrees to the stacks, because that way it'll kill a bit easier. That was a good timing to switch, because he's just about full. We're in that busy time at the moment, you know what this farm is like. There's times we seem to be doing nothing and skipping months, and there's other days when you wish the months were longer. I definitely don't feel like we need to go to multiple days yet, maybe in the future, but that usually comes from with a lot more land and things to deal with. And there's nothing here that particularly I'm pretty sure we can get most of what we need to do done next time. Right, try and destroy as little crop as possible. Oh, I'll take it, take it. Well, that worked. So that's just the end of the headlands. This next one's probably going to be a thin little sliver as it lines itself up for the rest. Now every part of me wants to move it forward a little bit just so it's not all at the back like that, but Farm Sim looks like it doesn't worry about that kind of thing. But there. And this is what we move on to. Like I said, if this goes, if we can get all these on with room to spare, we go and get the other ones as well. I'm thinking it's 7 on this, I think. The last one has to be sideways across the back. This could be about though. I'm going to really need to try and nail my lineups here. I'll have it close to the headboard as I can get away with. Like that. Number 1. I put 2 on this side, I think that'll then clear me enough room to make it easier to get on that side. He seems to like 3 a little better than 4, even though it can take 4, you can tell by the like oversize, he's a little more happy with just 3 on me. Yeah, this is confirming what I thought, that 7 on here. Get a little bit cheeky there just to help it out. Don't skimp on the straps either, last thing you want you to fall on. I think I'm going to be like full stacks, then just one lone stacker on the one lone bale on the very back. And these, I think that's where they're using. I think these are 220 bales. If you do 240s, I'm pretty sure at that point you can't get the 7th ones on the back. It's already like 75,000 litres. That's not a lot of straw. Like I say, it's going to fill up our little storage bunker there really nicely. This last one I'll stick on one side. It's going to get me a lopsided, but in fact, can we get 8 or even 9 on this thing of this size? Oh, rain coming. Let's hope we can get that done before. Have it done before that becomes a thing. Yeah, you might even get 9 on this. I might have been underselling its abilities. I haven't got onto that one properly. I hoping it would like slide and strain them out, but it doesn't do. Physics just aren't quite that good yet. That middle one's now getting unhappy, so I need to blow these pretty fast. I'll let go of it. Ah, this is not what I need you to do right now. Come on. Please let go. Okay. Just when you think you seem to be getting somewhere. Right, so let's try that again. Come on, let go of it. Thank you, that's better. I will, however, just strain up the positioning a little bit. Yeah, this trailer's a lot bigger than I was giving it credit for. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's 123,000 litres off just the first field. I want to get it to them. Tends to like the one bale of farm's got an actual fence and not a drive-through hedge on. You have no choice but to actually go around. We'll see once we've got these on, what we're calling an episode. So the next episode is going to start from exactly where we finish this one, give or take a few moments. Got Mika's full again. The idea being we see the end of it, and I'm hoping we'll go into September tomorrow, next episode, but we're going to start still in August as we finish off dealing with these fields. And hopefully the 8200 gets back. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to get through those, because no matter what you try and do, it seems to get stuck. If he gets back, he can start ripping these other fields up. And that way when August comes around, we can get straight to planting. I don't want to whip this too hard in case he flips it. Oh no, it's happy enough. Another full load in this thing, Jesus. And I bet there's another one in here. There's another one in this field yet, look at the quantity, so we should be good for a long time here. Let's check when that rain's coming in as well. Six o'clock tonight, hopefully will be. Ah, he's on his way back, look, that's good. I say, because I can basically now put the river back on him and get him up onto field 7 if I want to next time. Probably the best shout. I'll put the ripper on the fend. I can use him to back. He's one to bail basically. Try and get those two fields bailed. And then try and get all 5 ripped. And also try and cut at least one of the grass fields. So I'm not leaving myself a quiet day, am I? He's moving again. Like I say, as soon as we know the barley was in one of those, it's getting converted to one of those. Are those decoration? Never noticed those before. Never noticed them before. I thought maybe it accidentally spawned a couple of the crates or something. Or I'd missed some seeds when I'd last updated. I didn't think I had, but seeing the gap, seeing those there. That's what I'll do. Is these last 4 bales are going to go on sideways just for balance. Now if I put these into here. And once again, luckily somewhere where the telehandler can help us out, because we can actually do it. Telehandler ways you couldn't with some other machinery. You can use the reach to actually push them right up against the others. And I know I've got the reach again to get them off again on the other side as well, that's another main part. Yeah, that's not bad, it's not bad going that for just a couple of fields. Well, three small fields. I have a feeling we might get this again off our big one, you know? Our big two. That wasn't happiest, was it? You stay back. What I'm trying to do is push you guys up against there to try and level you out. Then there'll be at least one, probably two. Go fit against it. So as I took the last one on, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Check out the links in the description if you're wanting a farm sim server or you're wanting, you know, other information. There's a lot of good stuff down there. All the 8200 home. But yeah, until next time folks, please have a good time as we get the final total for this trailer load. So I'll have to unload it somewhere as well. Nearly 200,000 litres, I think that'll be alright. Till next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.